I'm going to show you how you can get small businesses to pay you $1,000 to $10,000 a month to manage their social media by opening your own social media marketing agency so that you can travel the world, make money, have fun. There's a growing need in the world, and if you've thought of starting your own business but weren't sure what you could do, maybe you don't have a lot of experience, maybe you don't have necessarily an exact idea, this is a great business template that I'm going to give you right now. And so this is I'm opening up a small test group of people where I'm going to teach you everything I know about building businesses, about managing social media. And you know, if you've ever really dreamed, I read that about 80% of Americans have dreamed of starting their own business. And it's the same around the world. The problem is, if you don't know what you're doing, it's very easy to mess up and lose all your money. So what I learned a long time ago, my first mentor, Joel Salatin, when I was 19 years old, was go into a business where it was all laid out for you, exact step-by-step plans on how to do it. And so in this video and below on the page, I'm laying out the simple formula that I have. And it's simple, but it'll take you a little bit of training, and I want to train you to do that. I want to train a small handful of people in a test group that I'm going to open up. So I'm going to open this up. So watch this video now, because I'm going to take it down shortly, because I don't want to, you know, I don't want to spread myself too thin. And let me give you kind of the simple understanding of what you do. Right now in the world, social media has become the best way to market. Now, I'm not just talking about Twitter or, you know, Facebook or Instagram. I'm talking about Facebook ads. I'm talking about Twitter ads. I'm talking about collaborations with other Instagram and social media influencers, so that you can take small businesses, all kinds of small businesses. It could be doctors, it could be lawyers. I'm going to show you how to pick a niche to go after. It could be people who own restaurants. It could be landscapers. And you go to them and I'm going to train you in this program over 4 months. You're going to get certified from me and my company as a social media marketing expert. You're going to come to them and say, I can get you more customers. And the second you can do that, businesses will pay you forever. Trust me. You know, the reason I came up with this idea, and I'm sharing this with you today and giving you a chance to get in the test group, is because people always ask me, Ty, if you had to start over again, if you were a brand new entrepreneur and you didn't have much money, you didn't have much experience, what would you do? And my answer was exactly this program that I've created for you right now. Right now in the world, I would go out and find small businesses that would pay me $1,000 to $10,000 a month to manage their social media for them. And I could do, the beauty of this business is you're gonna be able to do it while you travel. Like I'm right here in Palm Springs at a resort that I go to. You know, I was just in Europe. This gives you freedom. This gives you predictable income. One of the most important things for you as a new entrepreneur, or you might be already an existing entrepreneur, is having steady cash flow and having predictable cash flow. And I'm gonna show you how you can get clients to pay you on a monthly retainer, so that you can predict out, okay, that's how much money I want to make in 2 months and 3 months. I'm going to show you how to find clients. This is and convince them that you are skilled enough to train to take this over for them. Now, one of the important questions that you might have is, what if you don't yet feel qualified to do this? Well, that's this program. Over the next 4 months, if you're able to get in the test group, if you look below and the button's gone, that means that we filled up the test group. But if it's still there and you get into the test group, what it means is you're gonna go month by month over the next 4 months, 16 weeks, and by the end, you're going to be certified and trained as an expert. So if you have no experience right now, don't freak out. If you don't know how to get customers, if you never started a business, I'm gonna show you with a simple business template that I've created. And one of the most important principles you can ever learn at life, in business and everything else, is follow a template of success that other people have created. Just think, if you go to a new city and you've never been to that city, you rent a car from the airport and you gotta go to your hotel. What happens if you don't have a GPS? What happens if you don't have a map? You might find it, but it'll take you hours longer and it'll be frustrating and you might give up. But with a simple GPS, a simple map, a simple template of how you can get from point A to point B, the odds of your success go through the roof. And I believe so strongly in what I'm about to show you when you get in the test group that it's got a 100% money back guarantee. So if it doesn't work for you, you got all the information for free without having to pay a penny. Now, the other reason that I decided to do this is that this doesn't matter your age. So a lot of small businesses that you want to do, a lot of service businesses, they're going to look at you if you're younger or if you're older too. People discriminate on age, young and old, and think, this person won't know anything about business. But when it comes to social media, the average business owner, whether they're a doctor, a surgeon, a lawyer, a restaurant owner, a landscape owner, they immediately associate social media with something new, meaning a 15-year-old could know how to do it. And they would feel like, yeah, a 15-year-old could manage my social media. They'd also think anybody who's qualified, because small business owners, for the most part, are very proud. And so if you come to them and say, I'm gonna teach you how to do business better, they're gonna be like, hey, who are you? I know what I'm doing. But most small business owners, and I've surveyed thousands of them to find this out for you, when it comes to social media and marketing, especially the internet, they feel intimidated and they're much more open. Okay, and that's one of the key things. So you're gonna get clients. I'm gonna show you how you can, from scratch, anywhere in the world, at any age, any experience level, you can go out and get people to sign a contract that they'll pay you $1,000 a month, or $2,000 a month, or $3,000 a month. And you know what? That adds up. You can do this part-time or full-time. Part-time, if you make an extra $1,000 to $3,000 a month, that can change everything. That can change where you live. You can live in a much nicer place. You can drive a nicer car. You can have money left over at the end of the month to travel the world and have fun. You can give to other people. And if you decide you want to do this full time, then 4 or 5 clients, you're making $8,000 a month. That's 6 figures. So this template that you're about to get access to in this test group is basically designed to take you from 0 to 6 figures. Now, not everybody will make 6 figures because some people are just going to do it part-time. But create multiple streams of cash flow. This is what billionaire Warren Buffett says is the key to his success and his advice to other people. So you're gonna have multiple streams of income from different customers, and you might have a full-time job which you could keep and do this on the side. It won't take that many hours, and that's one of the key things. Once you have the skills, they're paying you for your skills, not your hours. So you're not gonna charge people by the hour, because then you're a slave to the clock. But I'm going to show you how you can charge a retainer for your expertise, which you're going to get right now in the program. Now, why am I qualified to teach you this? Well, myself and my company are on the cutting edge of social media. I've spent over $20 million of my own money researching what works on social media and what doesn't. My videos last year did over 630 million minutes people watched on social media platforms. So I'm one of the top social media influencers in the world, and I'm not saying that to brag. I'm saying that this is why you can feel good getting this program and knowing that when you learn from us, you're going to be one of the foremost experts in the world, because social media is so new. It's not something, I met a girl in London who's taking a university course on digital marketing and social media, and I was thinking, she's doing it at a very prestigious school in London. It costs $50,000 to $100,000 a year, and it's like a 2-year MBA program. And I was thinking, you're wasting your money. And I know that sounds cocky, but it's not. Those professors are always going to be behind, because the only way to be on the cutting edge is to actually be doing it. So I'm in the top 5 people in the world that create revenue from social media. So you have the Kardashians, and you have DJ Khaled, and you have a few of them. I'm right up there in the top 2, 3, 4 people in the world. So I can show you this. I've used social media to make tens of millions of dollars, even more, but I like to say conservative amounts. And for you, you don't have to try to do it like I am. Maybe you don't want to be on camera all the time. Maybe you like to be behind the scenes. Well, this is a perfect business, because as you build your marketing agency, you're going to be able to build a brand that allows you to be you. And one of the things you're going to learn in the program is how to pick a niche, how to pick a business model. There's different models. Maybe you like to be out in the forefront and meet people and be on camera, or maybe you like to be, you're a little more introverted and like to be behind. All that is accounted for in this program. So Here's how it works. It's a 4-month program. By the end of it, you're going to take a test. At the end of the 4 months, you pass it, you get certified. During the 4 months, the simplest goal is by the end of the 4 months, you have one paying customer, and that paying customer is going to pay for the whole cost of this course plus more. So basically, you follow the program. At the end of 4 months, it didn't cost you any money because you've already made more than you spent to be into it. Now, people ask me how much people have been asking me for a long time to teach social media, to teach Instagram, to teach Twitter and all that. And I've been hesitant for different reasons, primarily because I haven't had enough time and I wanted to do it right. But I've been able to get enough time now to put together this program. Now, this is like I said, time sensitive in that I'm not gonna open it up forever. It's not gonna just be continually there that everybody can get into, just because I want to be able to give attention. You're gonna get a concierge at my office that you can ask questions to on an ongoing basis. You're gonna be part of a community that you're learning from other people. So there's private, forums that you can talk back and forth. There's the video lessons that you're gonna get from me. There's the forms you're gonna get, the templates that you can use, contracts. You're gonna get the advice on how to form your company, on how to name your company, on how to do the accounting and set that up. You're gonna learn how to build a team so other people can do the work so you don't have to do all the hard stuff. You're gonna learn how to manage Instagram, how to manage Twitter, how to manage Facebook, how to do YouTube. You're gonna learn advertising. So Google PPC, those little ads that show up when people search, you're gonna show small businesses how they can show up there so that if somebody, let's say, is looking for a dentist, your client shows up, they click the link, they go and they, make your dentist their hometown dentist, and you're gonna get credit for that. And trust me, the second you bring small businesses new customers, guess what? They're gonna love you forever. They're gonna pay you forever. You're gonna be invaluable to them. I'm gonna show you how to set up your agency so eventually, if you want, you can sell it, which is a cool thing. So you can cash out at the end. You could sell it to other agencies. One of the cool things when you get certified, I'm creating a website where, because people all the time call my office and say, hey, will you guys manage my social media? Will you guys do my internet marketing? And I say no because we're so busy with our stuff. But now I'm going to be able to have a list of certified people and say, oh, you live in Austin, Texas. Oh, you live in New York. You live in London. You live in Australia. Here's some certified people. And so I will even help you find clients. And I'm going to show you how you can find clients in your local area, or you can go global with this. This is completely scalable business. You can scale it, part-time income, $1,000 a month. You can do full-time income. Sky's the limit. Sky is the limit. Trust me, this is the future. You're getting in on the cutting edge. 2 years from now, 3 years from now, it's going to be harder to get in this. Why? Because people are starting to click. Corporations are starting to click. They're starting to hire their own in-house managers. Well, guess what? They haven't done that yet. So if you can be one of the people and your small business social media marketing agency, it gets hired now early, you'll lock in your place and then they won't replace you. As long as you stay on the cutting edge, you're going to get continuing education. I'm running experiments every single day that you're going to get. I will say some of you might not want to open an agency. You might just be an entrepreneur. Well, if you're an entrepreneur and you're already selling your own products, you can also get in on this course. You can get one of your employees or your staff, or you can do it as the owner, and you can learn, you can just skip the part on how to start your own social media agency and just go straight to the stuff on how to manage social media. Social media, I had a social media influencer party at my house. You might have seen it on my Snapchat. I've had two, one in the summer and one a couple months ago. And the group the last one had 970 social media influencers. We could reach, if we all posted on our social media, 1.2 billion people in over 90 countries. So think of that power that social media has, and now you're going to know how to do it. You're going to know how to get paid to bring that skill and expertise to small businesses. And you might say, well, Ty, what small businesses am I going to do this for? Well, there's so many. I'm going to give you a list of different niches you can go after. I'm going to show you how to specialize in one specific thing. And as you specialize, guess what? The skills that you have will go through the roof. Because once you know a specific niche, once you know how to help one dentist, you can do it again. And it becomes easier and easier and easier. And one of the principles that I teach in business is something that I call front end loading businesses, meaning you put in a lot of work at the beginning and then it starts to run on its own. I'm going to show you how to do that. So, hey, Raymond, bring me the list here of, I'm going to just read off to you some of the stuff that you're going to learn. I'm here with my team in Palm Springs. Yeah, just let me see that. So this is exciting stuff, boy. If you've been watching my Snapchat, I posted and asked people who wants to get in the test group. I had over 4,500 people in one day asked to be in the program. Now, I'm not going to let that many people in, like I said, because I believe in quality over quantity. Let me read some of the things. So just to recap what you're going to learn over the next 4 months, right? So you're going to learn how to get your first $1,000 a month client. Well, that's going to more than pay for the program. You're going to learn how to automate your social media marketing so you can scale your company, so that this company, like I said, once you figure out how to do it, you can keep growing it. How to set up multiple types of pricing packages for your clients. So you don't want to just have a $1,000 program, because some people need more help. So you can do a $2,000 and a $5,000 plan. You can do different things for them. You can optimize their website. You can build email marketing lists for them. You can, and again, this might sound like you don't know how to do it, overwhelming. I'm going to show you how to do it. And the beauty is, there's no school out there that can teach this. It's too cutting edge. So if you feel like a newbie, that's not a problem. It's a new industry. Get in early on industries. That is the secret throughout time for people to make good money. Get in early. So you're going to learn the best equipment. What do you need? You can start out with just an iPhone or an Android. That's all you need. But I'll be giving you the stuff that if you want to continue to grow your agency, specific lists of things that you want to buy. I'm going to show you how to make any business interesting, because one of the principles you're going to learn is branding. And branding is a complicated word that I like to replace that word branding with the word storytelling. You're going to be able to go into businesses and become a master at telling their story. You know, when you go into a restaurant, or if you go on a restaurant's website, or a dentist or a doctor's, they don't know how to do video marketing. There's no story. People buy into stories. You're going to show your clients how you can record a simple story of their background, put it up on their website, and massively increase the interest and the amount of people that frequent and buy from your customers. You're going to become this conduit, and you're going to be you'll probably end up being the most valuable person in your customers on your customers' payroll. And the secret to making money for the rest of your life is be valuable. So here's how the program works. The first month, you're going to learn how to pick the niche to go after. You're going to learn how to form your company. I'm going to show you how to name your company, and we're going to get started on practicing social media marketing. You're going to practice on yourself. That's the best first person to do. The second month, we're going to begin to go from the beginnings of being decent at your own social media to mastering social media. Okay, I'm going to give you templates, checklists, guides, video courses, so that you can have the most up-to-date info. The third thing you're going to learn, once you become now a master certified at social media, now you're going to go out and you're going to acquire high-value customers. And I'm going to show you how to do that, what businesses to go after. I'm going to give you scripts, what to say to them, what to email them. I'm going to show you how to do a free audit so that you come into their business, you do a quick, and it won't take you that long, quick template, but to them it's a lot of value. You give it to them free and say, here's what I can do for you. So that they'll easily agree to paying you $1,000, $2,000, $5,000 a month to manage their marketing. Then the last month, I'm going to show you how to service your customers and how to manage your agency, how to start hiring staff, how to hire a personal assistant, how to get accountants, because now you're going to have money coming in. You need to know how to manage the accounting. It's very important. You know, one thing, a lot of people are worried about making money. Well, if you follow this formula and you start becoming people that are making money, you get a new set of problems, which is how do you manage that money? And I'm going to show you how to manage the money you're going to make. I'm going to show you how to manage the profits, how to set up a real team so that they're doing the work, because your goal should be the general of the army, meaning you're the boss, you're in control, you're running things your way, and they're helping you. And so a lot of the hard work they'll do for you. And I'm going to show you how you can outsource that and build a team. So how much does it cost? One of the most common questions. You know, the simplest way to value what something should be is how much money somebody's going to make for them. So I project if you get one customer paying you $1,000 a month, that's $12,000 a year of new income. If you get 3 customers, that's 36. If you get 5 customers or 8 customers, it's $100,000 a year. So this is basically like a college degree. You're not actually getting an accredited. I'm not a college, but people go to school for 4 years. Average in the U.S. is $10,000 to $15,000 a year. That's 60 grand. What people pay to be able to go to a university and come out with a degree and not even be able to find a job. This is basically a 4-year degree condensed into 4 months. That at the end of it, you have a real income source. This is what the world needs. And on top of that, colleges don't do this. There's a refund. Wouldn't it be great if you could go to college and at the end of 4 years say, guys, I didn't learn anything that helped me in the workforce. I couldn't find a job. Any way I can have my money back? I wish the world was like that. If it was like that, universities would train people with practical skills. But until that day comes, you got this right here. So what's the value of a college degree instead of 4 years in 4 months that guarantees you income or your money back? Well, I could charge the same as college. I could charge 100 grand, 60 grand, 40 grand. But I remember when I was starting out, I didn't have much money. And my goal is not to make the maximum amount of money. I already have plenty of income. I'm not a greedy person. You know, I'm more about adventure. That's why you see me here in Palm Springs. And you see my Snapchat going to Norway and going to London and in San Diego and all this stuff. So I believe that you don't have to try to charge the maximum amount of money. So as I really thought through, I was like, you know what? 1/4 of community college, the most basic unit you can buy at the most basic school in where I live in Los Angeles, is over $1,000. So I was like, what? You know what? I could charge 100, but I'm not going to charge 100 grand for this. I could charge 60 grand because it's just as valuable as a 4-year degree in terms of your income. I could charge, one college year's tuition. That's 12 grand. 10 grand. I thought of all that, and I was like, you know what, let's not do 100 grand, let's do 1% of that. So I decided to charge not even $1,000, right under it, $997, one-time fee. Now this is for this test group. Over time this price is going to go up. If you've been watching the different things I do, 67 Steps Accelerator, they always start lower. So because I like to encourage, I like working with the people that are the early adopters, that are people that are pioneers. And if you're watching this video, that's probably you. So it's $997. That gives you 4 months access, one payment. It's not $997 a month, so it's not $4,000. It's one payment. Your credit card will be only billed once. And that's it. And then at the end of the 4 months, it's got a guarantee on it. For the full 4 months. A lot of my team was like, dude, do a 2-week guarantee, do a 4-week. I'm giving you 16-week, 4-month guarantee, the whole program. Completely. Anybody who's ever wanted a refund for any program has gotten their money back. We work with Visa, we work with MasterCard, we work with Discover very closely to keep our refunds. We have one of the lowest refund rates of any person that's selling educational stuff. Like I said, if universities had refunds, their refund rate would be very high, but it would force them to change their business. But because we have an open policy of refunds, you can either, if this course didn't help you, you can switch into another course if you'd rather do that. If you like the material but it didn't, you don't really want to open a social media marketing agency, you could pivot it into another program. I'm launching a real estate program, stuff like that. Or you can just say, I want my money back. Either way, my office is here in Hollywood, California. It's 12,000 square foot office. We've got staff there. 7 days a week? We're 7 days a week there answering emails about 16 hours a day. We've got people on shift, so you're not going to have to wait. So I hope you're going to start to get excited. Get excited about, I'm excited because I realize in this world, all the social problems, you see the political stuff that's going on now, and I'm like, it can be solved by good jobs, by good people having good businesses and income sources, so that you're not going to have to stress out. Just imagine yourself running your own business, waking up when you want to wake up, living in a cool place, traveling when you want to travel, not having to answer to bosses that, don't have your best interests at heart. Surrounding yourself with friends and family, being able to have time to take time for your own health, to lower your stress levels, and you can do all that. Now, some of you can go out and you don't need to buy this course. You can do it all on your own. And I know that the small percentage of people are very independent like that. Go ahead and do it. I'm not a hater. I'm like, great. Not everybody needs this course. If you're like me, every business I've ever launched, and I started when I was a teenager, I've always done it with a template. And that's why I've never launched a business that's failed. It's not because I'm smart. It's because when you follow the GPS, things go so much easier. It really does. When I see people trying to do stuff the hard way, I'm like, wow, you're more brave than me. You're willing to spend 10, 20 years learning what you could learn in under a year. Warren Buffett, the billionaire, said, it's true, you only learn from mistakes, but they don't have to be yours. And so you're going to get to learn from my mistakes. If you want to go out, spend 10, 20 million dollars in years pioneering social media techniques, go ahead. Or for $997, $1,000, I'm going to show you how. Everything that pertains to you open a social media agency that I've ever learned. So it's gonna be cool. Like I said, if you already own a business and you're not gonna open an agency, you still buy this because the stuff inside the course is gonna show you how to manage your own Twitter, your own Instagram, your own Facebook, your own PPC ads, cutting edge video marketing techniques, how to brand yourself, how to use Snapchat, all these techniques that my company, myself, are on the absolute pioneering this stuff. A lot of the stuff you see other people doing, they're copying from us. But you know what? They're always behind. The reason I created this as a video course and not a book is because a book takes 6 to 12 months to publish. By that time, the information's outdated. Look at Meerkat. If you write a book, it's going to be about how to use Meerkat live streaming. Well, that company's bankrupt. By the time that book is printed, by the time that university course is offered, they're selling you outdated stuff. By creating video programs like I do online, you can access it from the convenience of your home, quick and easy, safe. You got your laptop, your iPhone, your Android. You can listen to it while you're in the car, or driving to work, or on the treadmill. Guess what? I've taken the risk out of it. I've shown you how to make money. I'm showing you how to start your business. For some of you, this will be a business you keep forever. Some of you will sell these businesses or move on to even bigger things. The key is don't fail in life. Don't fail in business. You'll lose your courage, you'll lose your confidence. Step by step, you get ahead, not necessarily in fast spurts. For a lot of you, today is one of the most important days of your career because now you're going to get a sense of purpose. You're going to create income for yourself. There is nothing sweeter in life than seeing your bank account going up from the fruit of your own labors, not just making someone else rich when you work at a corporation, but helping yourself, your family, your friends, your loved ones. This is my dream for the world. This is my political views. The world needs entrepreneurs, and so I'm excited that you're here. So here's how it works. You click the button below. That's going to enter you into the next page. There's some guidelines. You got to agree to the guidelines. Some of you might not agree to those guidelines. That's okay. I've laid out a few simple rules that you have to agree to. That's kind of like a pledge. You agree to that. The next page will take you to SSL, 256-bit SSL encrypted secure page. You enter your credit card info. It's the safest way you can pay. It's safer than handing a waiter or a waitress your credit card where they can go back and write it. Nobody sees your credit card number. You go in and that secures your spot, $997, and that's for your certification. That's the certification fee and the fee. There's no extra fees on top of that. We have other programs that you can get, but you don't need to buy anything else if you don't want to. This is the full template for social media marketing agency. On top of that, we do have other stuff at later times you can look at upgrading. So then the page after that is going to be a phone scheduler because I'm giving you a concierge. I don't want to just leave you hanging. I want you to have a real person you can call on the phone, talk to, email. You know their name. They speak English. They're not outsourced in some far off country. They're at my office. They can talk to me, and that's your point of contact. You can talk to them on the phone. They'll answer questions. They'll make sure you can log into the program and do all that. So it's a very simple, quick, and easy process. In just a few minutes, you're revolutionizing your life. You're living the dream that most people think about, talk about, but procrastinate on. You know, today everything changes for you, and I'm excited to let a small test group. Now, if below there's no button, don't freak out. The test group is closed. Okay, so don't call the office and say the button doesn't show. That's on purpose. I keep this video up just because some people are coming to the page and, you know, their friend bought the program and they want to see what it's all about. So if there's no button below, the test group is closed. You missed out on your chance. And I don't mean that like in a, you know, making fun of you way. I'm just saying I can't open it up to everybody because I can't offer that level of concierge service to, you know, like I said on Snapchat, just Snapchat alone, over 4,500 people said they wanted to be in the program in one day. Well, I don't want to have concierge having to, you know, talk to 4,500 people. So grab your spot. If it's not for you, you know, move on, do something else. It's fine. There's other things you can do. But if you want to know one of the industries that I believe in, it's making people money over and over across the country, across the world, then this is the thing to get into. Open up your own social media marketing agency, get in the test group. The button is below. And yeah, once you're inside, make sure you schedule your phone call. That's the next step. And then you'll start getting your video lessons one by one. You log into your phone. You're going to need to spend about 15 minutes. You're going to need to spend 1 to 2 hours a week. Okay, so you can do it all in one day, on the weekends if you want, or you can drip it out 15, 20 minutes a day. It's not that hard. It's quick and simple. You lay back. It's designed. You just let the stuff absorb into your brain, and you let success come to you instead of having to just, you know, struggle all the time. So click the link, and I got one other thing. I got one special bonus for you. For those of you, if you still see the button below, I'm not just going to offer you the course. I'm not going to just show you what cost me $20 million and years to learn. I'm not going to just show you how you can make a 6-figure income from home. I'm not just going to give you a concierge service where you have a direct contact to a person you can talk to. But on top of that, I am going to give you a free ticket to I do seminars at my office. I open up my office about once a month, once every other month. So you can actually come, and those tickets are $1,400. So in this test group right now, if you get in, I'm going to give you access, one ticket, and not have to pay $1,400. I'm going to throw that in. So now you're getting $997 value plus $1,497. So you're getting $2,500 worth of stuff for $997. Like I said, it's really worth, you know, the cost of a college degree in my opinion. But I don't have a college degree. I did this stuff, and I'm very thankful. Now, you know, like I said, there's different paths for different people. But if you're like me, there's going to be a big day for you. So get the bonus. Make sure the button, like I said, if you can go home and think about it or go away and think about it. But I'm telling you, this test group is going to fill up very fast. Mark my words. So grab your spot. Remember, it's 100% guaranteed. So at the end of 4 months, if it didn't work for you, boom, swap out to get another program we have or get 100% of your money back. Okay? So thanks so much, and I'm excited. One request I have from you. When you start making money, send me an email. Send me a Snapchat. I love hearing the stories of success that people make. I get them every day, and it's amazing. So excited for you. Talk to you soon.